Greetings, I am Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yes.
All right, so we have just discovered that all the mushrooms are a lie. Oh, Roxy's tongue is, dog's
Bleh.
tongue is out again. Bleh.
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 Dog sleeping.
Such tired doggo.
The mushrooms are a lie. They're actually decorative. I'm so sad.
Oh no.
I wanted real mushrooms.
Don't we all?
I mean, when you get that much moisture, you can get quite a few mushrooms.
Oh yeah, actually,
Like-
honestly, I think mushrooms are really good. They're also, on average, if you get the ones that are good for you, they're really, really tasty, and they can add a lot to your diet and your
Yeah.
experience of life.
All right, start a new day.
Yay!
It's a whole new day.
It's a short area. What the shit?
Yeah, and we haven't looked at the building, but that's about it. Also, no photographs.
Right?
Good night flowers, good night bees, mice, raccoons, koi fish, and you two, crazy squirrel.
Yay! Callbacks to...
Good night, almost restored La Rosa estate.
And it is...
I am actually gonna make it. I might even finish the job before the 30-day mark. This calls for something crashes. Okay, I was expecting something to go badly. Woo-ba-doo!
Yay! Time to do the flossy! Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
I mean, that's not
Here
the
we go.
flossy.
I know,
But
I wanted it to happen.
It's the
anyway.
woo-ba-doo dance. It's okay.
It's
Everyone
woo-ba-doo.
watching can do the flossy. It'll be
That's what I'm
great.
saying. Stand up, do the floss.
Aye. Woo-ba-doo! Yay!
Yay!
And time for bed. What
Honestly,
drama?
you're incredibly organized, and I appreciate that. Like, wow.
Yeah, I'm also just like, damn, that day felt really differently paced than all of the other ones.
I was really short.
But like I really do. I want to go back and count and be like, Regina said she was going to be gone for a weekend, which is a minimum of 2 days. Now, most people don't leave on a Saturday and come back on a Sunday, but some people do. So that makes a minimum of 2 whole days. Whereas, usually some people will be like, it's a 3-day weekend of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or I'm leaving at least on Friday and staying gone Saturday and Sunday. But like, I don't know. That seemed like immediately the next day.
Day 28.
Day 28. Something's going wrong.
Good morning. Are you gonna call?
Mice! Oh, I just yells mice
Honestly.
at your mom. Not having this conversation again. I have work to do. Bye, Mom. I already told you I talked to him.
Why does she not believe you?
Like, or why did she not pick it up when I said he'd talk to me later?
right? So
like-
be like, I talked to him. He said I had it handled. No, yeah, no. this
Like,
is-
he said he'd get back to me later. That's what she said. So that means I've already called him.
Yep.
And going, have you called him?
Yes.
And I've already answered you.
Mm,
Have you not comprehended?
come on.
Need
to get the money.
down to the mini terracotta pots. Hey, I just cleaned all this up. And there's another area behind it. Look at that. Who made this mess? But your land record would show that area. So unless you've read it wrong, that's not part of your property.
Yep.
Probably those ungrateful mice.
I.
Because like this area, which is huge
Oh,
and has been here the
God.
whole time, I have wandered about for quite some while. However, if it's not on the land record, it's not yours, Lily.
Yep.
And an
that's
area
it.
that big, if you're reading the land record and going, I saw a little building here, you would have seen this giant ass area behind it. Like, it would not be hard to do.
Yep. But
Like, if this was a little, like, isthmus on the side, I could see missing something else.
I told you.
But no.
They have to stretch it out. It's okay. Because
That doesn't make any sense. Lily is smarter than that. Clean up, mess.
Except at the same time, she apparently wasn't smart enough to use her own accounting skills. But that's okay.
They made such a mess of everything. Are they cotton balls? I need to know. How do they knock over the pebbles? Those are supposed to be white pebbles.
Those are pebbles. They're huge. They're fluffy.
They look really fluffy.
They really do.
This also looks like a basket of acorns.
It does.
Did they all get in there and have a party? Gotta pick them all up now. Those don't look like pebbles. 1 pebble, 2 pebble, 3 pebble, 4. Sheesh, I feel like Gretel. And 15 pebble, 16 pebble, 17 pebble more. Whoa. That's okay, Lily, because if it's not on the land record, it's literally not yours.
Yes, you'll be fine.
This is beautiful. You should find out who it belongs to. It's like those big old trees are protecting the little one. You
big
mean
old-
the big old trees in the back?
Are those
And the little
trees?
one by the water?
What?
I guess. I'm not getting that impression at all, but the sunlight, just sort of shifting through things is
Is
pretty.
this Uncle Arthur's grave?
I don't know.
Because it looks like there's a headstone right here.
It does look like a little bit of a headstone. The way the sunlight filters in, it's artistic. Did someone leave those pebbles to lead me here? Did someone break into the property, spill the pebbles, and drag this over to here? Oh, God.
It's haunted. Lily!
How did you know where I was? I mean, ah! Oh.
Lily!
Coming! I guess you knew about the quarry area because of reasons? Hard to find me all the way over here, I guess.
I mean,
At least
Regina's
the
never been over
entire
here.
garden has sort of this pathing progression where no area leads into multiple areas at all, so that Regina can just walk to the literal bottom of the garden and then be like, now I'm not sure where else to go.
It's like a classic labyrinth.
Right? It just has one path.
Right.
All right, well,
One true path, and there are all these little dead ends that you run into.
not with the labyrinth. The labyrinth is just one line.
Is it just one
Yeah,
line?
it's just like a lot of them look like Celtic, like patterns and stuff, but they're just literally one line that leads to the center, and you just contemplate as you're going through them.
Oh.
A maze has dead ends.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, labyrinth. So the labyrinth movie was lying to you. That was not a labyrinth. That was a maze. A labyrinth is a different activity. All right, do it. Greet Regina.
Hello, Regina. Regina, we have greeted you. Goodbye, Regina.
We almost missed you. Hey, do you like all this shit that wasn't here before when you were here last? And actually, you haven't even seen this area at all. So do you have opinions on it? Missed you, lady.
I missed you too, girlie. It's been like 2 whole days.
Has it actually been 2 whole days, though?
It might have actually been 2 whole days.
Like I said, I kind of want to go back
but
and
that
check,
still seems really, really short for this big thing of you're going, we have to go on this thing, and it's really big. It's like you're really only going to go away for 2 days?
She did say a weekend, but I was like, I don't know. Here, let me show you around. It's amazing around the areas she hasn't seen.
Right.
Nope, only to the one area we're going now. Just look at this place.
Yeah, that's nice.
What I'm seeing is a whole lot of work.
Something. But what about that old cabin?
Which old cabin?
It's that one.
Oh, that's where Uncle Arthur made fairy houses. He did it inside of there, not on the work table outside.
Did he?
Wait, what?
Fairy houses?
Long story. Anyway, it's lots to do. I assume lots to talk about. I didn't get the impression from Holly at all that he made them inside of that building.
I didn't
but
either.
that building was part of his experience of decorating a fairy garden.
Yeah,
That was the impression I got.
I actually was thinking of, just like the building and the fairy house making was a thing you did outside, and inside was just a place you relaxed. I don't know.
Or the inside was something else, but that the building was part of the fairy experience, not I built a workshop to make fairy houses here.
Right?
Especially since I only ever made one fairy house. According to the physical garden that's here.
DK. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Oh, you're going to talk to me.
Oh.
Great. Let's not talk to you.
Yay, let's choose flower beds instead.
This one didn't even show up.
It didn't.
Well, I'm going to do it since we didn't get to notice it at all. Since it wasn't introduced as a task. Want to check out the workshop? Since when do we know that's a workshop?
I know. Let's do it.
All right. And she called it a cabin, I guess?
Yeesh, this is gonna come right off the hinges.
Well,
Whoa!
that'll make it easy to open, right?
Let's fix it before we go traipsing around inside.
Because you can totally fix a door from the outside without seeing or going inside. That's amazing.
Honestly, the skills of these characters is like beyond me every single time. They're able to fix everything on the outside, and somehow magically it fixes all the structural and integral problems potentially on the inside at the same time.
I challenge anyone to replace a door from the outside only. Like, without interacting with the inside at all. Damn. Good call. Don't want a door falling out. That place is so small. You have to, even Lily has to duck to go in.
Uh-huh.
All right, that door, a stable door, 2 versions of stable door. Well, this one looks like it would let less weather in. Because like that one is like, it's
completely
just open. Yeah.
But what about this one? Do you not like that one?
I say it's okay. It doesn't have enough color for me.
Okay, need more color. I
wanted more color. Because I looked at this one and then I was like, more color.
Yep, sounds good.
Also, I like the 2 different handles.
Right.
Also, you could keep a horse in there.
Okay, solid.
Oak solid. Can we go in now, please? Sure.
Yes, sweetie, go right ahead.
So what I'm wondering, I guess, is if this entire area beside us is all open outdoors, and this tiny little shed is the building, and the other part's just basically sort of a pavilion?
I don't know. I'll have to find out.
One tiny little room.
Ooh.
Well, big surprise. Nobody's been here for a while. The only place we didn't go in was the damn vault.
It's true.
It's fine.
Cute cabinet, though. Honestly, okay, my brain immediately went horror handprint on
On the cabinet.
like it looks like a horror handprint.
It kind of does.
Oh, God.
This looks like it's about to turn into a hidden object game.
Uh-huh.
So hard. Uncle Arthur must have painted it. Also, like, I want to know what the, like, schematics and stuff are, because that looks like a gazebo design.
Uh-huh.
Like, he did all that, and then also there's, like, a tiny little sculpture here.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking this is adorable. Plus, is that a shovel or a cane? I would love to know.
I don't know.
And it's locked. Of course. Can you break it open?
Not without, breaking it.
That's fair. Fine, I guess I'll just leave it so that you have more story to do after the story's done.
Yes.
This place always with the locks.
Don't worry, honey. I'm sure it's gonna be one of those things to deal with, really, after we hit the 30 days, and we're gonna go, screw it! Goodbye!
God, we will miss hanging with you guys when this is over.
That's
All right.
okay, though. We'll have something better, I'm sure, to
we'll
replace
have
it.
a lot of different things.
Or just have something different.
Yeah,
to
we
replace
have
it with.
different things. Your box of your container of rocks looks like cotton. Like, it just looks like cotton to
It
me.
really does.
All right, let me help plant.
Help
me plant these, would you?
Wow, friend.
Sorry.
You got it!
Also, like, can we get rid of that tree? Also, this looks like a hinge, a small hinge.
God, it does.
Oh God,
We're gonna completely
we're
get
gonna
rid of it.
lose the rocks. No! Oh my God, she took the rocks away. I wanted the standing stones. Excuse you?
Why does this game do this? You're like, interesting thing here. Well, fuck that. Don't eat it. I'm like, what?
No, I was seriously waiting from the beginning of this area to unearth the hinge and find out about it. Like, I have been looking at those rocks this entire time going, I am excited. I am waiting to learn about the rocks, about more basically lore and duplicating what we can assume to be mystical places and having a small Stonehenge, which is thought to be very, very magical.
Right?
And then it's just gone. I am disappointed. Why put those big ass rocks there? And where did she put them? She's always needing landscaping supplies. Those were big, useful rocks. Where the hell did they go?
I'm annoyed. It's fine.
That is very irritating. Oh, and the
And that?
bench.
Wow!
Now they're like, no, now we're going to speed it up. Now it's faster.
Every time she builds a thing, game
gets
goes faster.
Every time she gets through a day, it goes
It's
faster, I guess.
Right?
All right. So, your trip?
We look really irritated. Yeah, not a good time.
Okay.
I guess I should preface this by saying that my marriage has been on the rocks for a while.
You've made it sound like that, for sure.
Yeah, like you sound like you really
Yeah.
hate your husband.
Wait.
Actually.
Really? I'm not very observant about other people. I'm so sorry. And that wasn't meant to be mockery. Like, I'm
yeah.
not very observant sometimes about other people. Like, in stories, I do way better than real life. Sometimes people, I'm dropping hints everywhere that I'm unhappy at home. Me, you haven't told me anything yet. We're good, right?
Huh? We're fine.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
So story is a lot easier than real life.
Oh, yeah, because a lot of it is artificially constructed, and yeah.
And you can recognize those patterns.
Oh, just let me keep going, lady. I have so much drama for you.
I see.
Do you want to have drama or do you want to have resolution? Is this just venting or is this asking?
Oh.
My husband wants kids. I don't. It's a whole thing, which is fine, actually, and that is actually a heavy topic.
I was to say, that is a big, heavy topic. Like, here they come again with the big topics, and I hope they continue to engage with it, as opposed to, like, some of the other ones that they've just brushed over real quickly.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is a big thing and has been a deal breaker. In fact, in my friend's own life,
Yes.
in their near family, it has been a deal breaker for relationships. And my good tall friend, who I reference a lot, actually was like, when I knew I didn't want kids, I made that decision permanently, and I make sure it's known at the beginning of every relationship I'm about to get into.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, he's very aware that way, going, anyone he's dating, if they're like, I really want kids, he's like, that is not, no, we cannot even date because that's not something I want. And that will make you sad and me sad.
Yeah.
And, like, it is a huge divide between people. Like, other people going, oh, well, they just fill in the blank want this, or I want this. Like, the difference between wanting or not wanting kids is a much bigger difference than, like, they like to drink on Fridays and I don't.
Yeah, like, whoa. And again, we've made a big deal out of it too, especially because we don't want people to neglect children. They are people, and it gets very frustrating sometimes to actually have a topic like this when they've been treating Karen like crap.
Yeah, when the way they've handled the one kid in here has been pretty poorly, and now they're going to try and do the kids versus no kids conversation.
Yeah.
But I will say, talking someone into having kids is not something that I've ever personally seen go well.
Yes.
Like, and I really have firsthand personally seen it go poorly several times when someone's like, I don't want to. Well, I did it for them.
Mm-hmm.
And going, it has been a point of pain and exhaustion and frustration and confusion because most of the time that person really does know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going, well, just try it. And you can't just try it. Because unlike going, well, you say you don't like skydiving, but just try it. And you try it and you go, okay, scared the shit out of me. I hated every bit of it, but I tried it. Now I'm done. You say, well, now you know. You can't go, okay, I had the baby. I've had them for a couple of months. I don't like it. Now you know. That's not how that works legally and functionally. And then you don't have your husband going, okay, well, at least you tried it. Now let's go rehome the baby and no worries.
Right.
Like, that's not how that conversation goes. So you can't just try it.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Yeah, no, this is a little intense.
Hi.
I don't hate kids. I like kids. I just don't want any of my own. I don't want to be pregnant. I don't want to have a baby.
All fair, all reasonable. That is fine. But
it's also your body and your experience. You bet.
And also your time management. Like, I've even had a role-playing character that does very much like kids. Is part of a great, big, huge extended family. And she's just like, for me, I don't feel like I would, basically do well with kids because I like to spend a lot of time on me. I don't like to stop things to pay attention to other people.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. She's really like, it's not like, oh, I don't think I'd be a good mother. It's like, who I am would not be okay with the conditions of being a mother.
Right.
And so I don't want any strain or any stress to do with any obligation to a small person. So I don't want to be a mother.
Yes.
And it's not someone, I can fix all of those things. She's like, no, because I would feel obligated to that person and you can't remove that. So I don't want to be a mom.
Yes.
And it's like, you don't need to talk people out of their reasons for not wanting something.
Mm-hmm.
Just let them. If
Yes.
they eventually change their mind on their own,
That's
they
them.
will talk themselves out of it.
Yeah.
Like, if they actually do want it, as they feel supported, they will find that journey on their own. Like, anyway. And you don't have to hate kids to not want them. Holy shit.
But he's wearing me down about it. And this trip was supposed to be for us to try.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a little deep. Like, whoa, that's dark. Like, that is not dark, but that is a very serious topic of going, I've expressed my wishes, I've described myself, but he keeps pushing the issue because he wants it so bad, and I just haven't know how to stand my ground because of whatever reasons I can't keep standing my ground against that much pressure.
Or again, that's always that thing. Well, your reasons aren't enough. I need to know why. I need to have something that works for me. And it's like, it's not about you, it's about me. I don't want to, but I'm involved. You are not involved in this part of it. I don't want to engage in this job. Fuck off.
Or going, well, yeah, but you wouldn't have to take care of the kids. I'd take care of them. That's not the problem. Well, what is the problem? I'll fix it. And again, I've been bullied into a lot of abusive situations because of someone going, you tell me exactly what you don't like, and I will tell you why that's accommodated for, so you can't not like it anymore. You can't say you don't want to anymore, because I'll say that's not a problem now. If you say, oh, well, there's not enough time. Oh, we'll make time. Well, there's not enough money. Oh, I'll fix that with this job. Well, I don't want to have to get up in the middle of the night. I promise I will do that. Now, none of those are a problem because theoretically all of those things will be completely true.
Somehow.
And you can't argue that they won't be true because the other person is standing on the ground that theoretically they are true. And so now what don't you like? And it's like, it's a very painful place to be in, especially with someone that's in a relationship with you. And the fact that she got worn down to the point of,
we're going to go on a vacation.
I'm going on a specific trip to try because he pushed so hard. That just feels very scary and uncomfortable to me.
That feels terrifying.
Yes.
All
right. And you decided not to try?
Yeah. I decided it wasn't something I wanted, just like I'd been saying all along.
So he pushed you hard enough that you went on the trip, and when you got there, you went, I understand that you've pushed me hard enough that I finally caved and agreed to this, but now that we're here, I really can't just do this. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I have to draw the line somewhere, and you push so hard that I can't always draw it where it would have been best to draw it, because I already drew it several times and you stepped over it.
Yeah, and also, again, I feel especially terrible in regards to Regina's thing, because I'm like, dude,
Are all the men in this game going to be terrible people?
or, you know, they're babies, or they're garbage, or they're trash men, or what, like, I
Or
don't...
they can't respect your boundaries.
Or that, you know, they're kind of gross, and, well, you kind of just like them anyway. Like, I don't...
I mean, I don't think Lute's a bad dude at all.
I'm not saying that I think he is. I'm talking about Lily's behavior towards him.
Oh, yeah.
To me, she clearly fucking doesn't like him.
No.
In the way that I would honestly hope that people would look for in their own relationships, to have that equal time of going, you inspire me, you delight me, I love, even where we don't always share things. This is a thing that I think is like healthy, or adds to me.
I support that you have passions. I like that you have passions. It's fun when you come back from the workshop excited about what you've created or whatever it is.
Right?
Like, the thing is you don't have to be involved in everything your partner does, but you can share their excitement with them, or at least just be excited that they're, you know, back from it or ready to engage with you again.
Ugh.
Even if you're not excited like them coming in of, I just did fill in the blank great thing that I love, and you're going, I have no connection to that at all, and I don't even understand half the nerd words that just came out of your mouth, but I love you, it's great to see you. And that's not even have to be invalidating at all. It's just like, I don't get it. I don't, like, it's not like, I know what LARP is because you've taught me, but you just used 4 new acronyms today, and I'm happy to learn those, but I just don't connect.
And that's fine. Again, it's not like everybody has to be constantly on each other's cases, but there is a thing of where they talk about going, it's not opposites attract. I'm going to say this over and over and over again. As far as I understand from basic psychology, it really is birds of a feather flock together. You have people with similar interests, similar basically veins in their life, things that they get along with, because you have to spend fucking time with each other. So you've got to find shit to talk about. And if you have so little to talk about, that's not a relationship that's usually going to continue.
So just recently, actually, my dad talked to me, and I'm just going to dig into this because this is a big, serious topic here. And my dad talked to me about the experience of young people wanting an attractive partner and going, well, you need someone pretty, you need someone beautiful, you need someone sexy, versus when you get older, what you really want is someone that you connect with. And he's like, if someone is a nice person, and my dad has been incredibly shallow in his life, I will just say that, he knows it, it's fine. He's like, as he's gotten older, he's really like, if that person is a nice person, if they're gentle, if they're caring, if they're thoughtful, and if they have interests they share with you, that's going to be way more valuable than if other people think your partner's hot.
Yeah.
Because the social status of showing up with a sexy partner is something that's basically in a lot of ways made up. Because even when you see the Hollywood pictures that are on, you know, magazines of, power couple, they're beautiful, when you see the casual pictures of them together, neither of them often look strikingly beautiful in any way. It really is, they're just average people that, you know, have a certain level of like fitness and beauty routine that they put on.
And also, typically, a lot of those people have staff that help them look that way. They have people who edit photographs of what they look like. I think the thing of like recognizing just how much we edit and just how much that is also a performance is something to really figure out and understand. So, you are not, like, imagine, like, I loved it sometimes where people are like, so what happened is just for a treat, me and my friends, we all went to, you know, a professional photography thing, and they had a professional makeup, and we did all this stuff, and we went, oh my god, I look gorgeous. You look socially gorgeous, but also this took a whole group of people who are paid fucking professionals to do that. Now imagine you have that staff all the time. That's what those people in Hollywood do all the time.
So I actually loved Jennifer Lawrence, who talked about it, and she played Katniss in the Hunger Games.
Right.
Okay, which is where I know her best from, and otherwise she's been in a lot of movies. Okay, but the Hunger Games was actually a great example of how much of a giant-ass team it takes to style you, where you have one lead stylist and then a whole stylist team. Like, that was really accurate depiction of how Hollywood works. But when she went actually for the, basically the grand opening of the Hunger Games, you know, they're like, wow, you look gorgeous, you look amazing. And she just stops dead, stares at the cameras. And with 6 hours and an entire team, you two can look this good. Like, she really just was straight out about it, and I loved it. But it's this thing.
And another thing, actually, I want to remind people really quickly, before you assume that it's just the women in Hollywood, the men too go under a lot themselves. There's a lot of guys, even in movies, where people go, oh, men don't wear makeup. I'm like, fuck you, yeah, they do.
Actually, I just recently ran into a tutorial on TikTok that was really, it was this gentleman, and he's just like full face masculine makeup. And it was a tutorial to look like a hot dude with a full face of makeup, you know, starting with foundation and everything.
Yep, and that is completely the process and how that works.
All right.
All along. So, that didn't go well.
Yeah, it sounds like it didn't go well any of the previous times either. Oh, Regina, can you hug your friend? Also, I don't like that your posture, the one posture they have for you feeling bad, which has been so often associated of you curling in on yourself to feel bad about you, is now your sympathy posture for her.
Right.
I wish there was another posture where you were engaging more with her rather than looking at her feet.
Right.
Okay, that would make me happy, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's a CG model. It's not as hard as regular animation. Just have her look up.
Like just
Yeah.
put the head up, please.
Aw, Regina. All right,
Oh,
well, that
man.
was heavy. That was kind of a lot. So, my bros,
Gosh,
thank you for coming along with us.
Yeah, goodness gracious. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us, or if you want to start a conversation maybe with somebody.
Absolutely.
Or just spend time with someone just trying to figure something out, maybe of your own problems or whatever it is. Like, you are not required to do anything, but maybe we can help, and I don't know. Other than that, though, if you also like what we do, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below, and I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!